Hey Boyd Team family, hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you had a great Christmas. Happy New Year. How many of us are glad to be back to a routine this week? I wanted to come to you this month and talk about some simple ways to declutter your home. This is one of the big things that as we come in to get ready to sell, this is something that we talk to a lot of people about. And so I wanted to give you some tips, some simple stuff that you can do as you think about decluttering in 2020. So a couple years ago, I don't know, probably almost 10 years ago now, I went through a process of just decluttering our home room by room. And I followed a couple of people on this, and it really helped in just streamlining our life, helping me to be more thoughtful in what we bring into our home, more thoughtful in how we use things, and just feel good in our space. So I wanted to talk to you about a few things that I did through this, and hopefully they'll be helpful. So the first thing is, this is called the room by room method. So you're actually gonna make a list of all your spaces that you would like to organize, smallest to largest. And we're gonna start small. We're gonna start with that coat closet. We're gonna start with the linen closet. And what I want you to do is grab 3 boxes. I normally grab trash bags because that's me. And you wanna have a keep, a giveaway, and a trash. And you're gonna go really quickly through each space. You're gonna ask 2 questions in each space. The first question is, how will I use this, or will I use this? And the second question is, where will it go? Everything will have a home, and there will be a home for everything when we get done with this. So 2 questions as you're sorting, you want to sort quickly, is will I actually use this, and where will it go? And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to put away your keeps. So if you're in a space like your linen closet, I want you to use boxes or bins or baskets or whatever you need to do. If you need to go get you a label maker, if you need to borrow ours, you let me know. And I want you to label your things. I want you to put things away conveniently that works for you and your style. And then if there's something that you want to keep but doesn't go in that space, what I want you to do is start having a Tupperware bin outside of each other space that maybe you haven't gotten to yet. And I want you to place those keep items in that Tupperware bin outside of that other space. This may look a little clever for a small amount of time, but we're getting to an end goal here. If you've already organized that space and you want to put something else in it from another space, then I want you to go ahead and take it in there and put it where it belongs. The goal here is to put stuff away quickly and to move quickly. I know that it will feel overwhelming, but set a pile aside of those sentimental items that you can look at later. And then I want you to take your giveaway items within 48 hours. How many of us have that Goodwill box by the mudroom door or the laundry room door that stays there all year long? Okay, so take that Goodwill or take that Miracle Hill thrift store box within 48 hours so that you get it out of your house. I want you to also, as you're going through spaces, it will be a great time for you to really do a good deep clean on these spaces. Wipe out those shelves, vacuum the spot that you never vacuum, clean these spaces well. And then I want you to think about putting things in convenient locations. If it's gonna be hard to get, or if it's gonna be this complicated way for me, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna maintain it. So make sure it's a simple and convenient spot for everything. And then I always recommend you have some sort of command station. We have ours in our dining room right outside of our kitchen. That's where our mail goes. I have a home management notebook. That's where we keep our scissors, our pens, that kind of thing, so that I can easily access them quickly, and it's in a spot that we all use. And then everything has a home. Like I said, everything should have a home, and there should be a home for everything, so that when you pick up this pencil or that cup, you know exactly where that home is. And then the last thing is, I want you to know yourself. A lot of times people will get into this and they will start going and they'll want to do everything within one day. And that is just not maintainable. You end up with a great big mess at the end of the day, and you're exhausted and you don't do anything with it. So pace yourself. If you've got a list of 10 spaces you want to organize, it's okay if you organize 1 a week, and in 10 weeks you've got a newly organized house. If you want to take a couple a week because you can and you're motivated, that's fine too. Know yourself if you need to do this alone because you're going to be angry, or is this something that you want to make a family project, especially with kids' rooms? Do you want them to be involved? Do you not want them to be involved? Know yourself as you're doing this. We're going to put some resources down below. The 2 resources that I want to point you to, though, is a book by Tish Oxenreider. It's called Organized Simplicity, I think is what it's called. I'll put the link down below, though. And it was a great book for me to read through on more in-depth on how to do this, as well as we're going to put 3 home organizers organizers in the area that you can call. I know all three of these people. I've talked to all three of these people, and they will be a good resource for you if you do decide in 2020 you're gonna finally declutter and get organized. So if you guys need anything this year, if you ever want me to come over and help with any of this, please let me know. I'm happy to help anytime. Hope you guys have a great 2020. Talk to you soon.